of the blocks section in Scratch, right? So let me quickly create a project for you guys so that I can show you what each block mean and how can you use or apply it in your programs, right? So this is just to give you a basic idea so that when I'm creating projects in the next sessions, you have a clear picture of what exactly this block means and how to apply it, right? So if you have a basic idea of what a block does, right, it's very much easy for you to implement it, correct? So that's the reason I always do some introductory sessions whereon you to make you understand about the blocks or the basic things or ideas which are there on the platform, right? So that you also have an idea or better understanding of on the scope of this, right? So yeah, without any delay, let's get started with motion category today, right? So motion category is something wherein like the name itself suggests, so something related to movement are present here, right? So something related to movement, when I say it's just like so all the movement related blocks, all like turn blocks, okay, glide blocks, and the blocks for variables, like some predefined variable blocks are present here. And yeah, such kind of stuff is present in motion category, right? So let me just quickly show you. I'm just dragging the event block so that if I can run it and show you, that would be more appropriate, right? So yeah, first let's see. Let's try and experiment on the move block. Move block is usually used to move your sprite. Okay, let's suppose I'm writing 100 steps, so it will move this sprite 100 steps forward. Okay, let me check. So you can see it is moving from here till here, right? So that means it's just it makes the sprite move forwards. Okay, so this is about move block. That's it. It just moves. And turn right by, let's suppose, 45 degrees. Let's see. It just turns the sprite rightwards. Okay. And then this one. So this would just turn your sprite leftwards. So 45 again. It just makes it straight, right? So it just turns leftwards. Okay. Turn right and turn left. These are pretty straightforward, right? So then they don't need much explanation. And then we have go to random position. So this is something which is very important because if you want to go if you want to make your sprite move to random position, right, you can absolutely use this block. Let me just click on this and show you. See, it just goes there. It just goes here, here, here. So whenever I click on the green flag, it just changes its position and goes to the random position, right? So that's what random position does, right? Not only random position, you have mouse pointer also. So wherever my mouse goes, it actually follows. Okay, it's something like now when you click on it, so it actually has to go to mouse pointer basically. But the thing is, when green flag is clicked, then I'm going to mouse pointer, but I'm not doing anything, right? So let me show you with move block. So let's say go to and okay, let me show this to you with this thing, not this. Let me get another event for this. So when this sprite is clicked, go to mouse pointer. Okay. Let's check what happens. So you can see when I click on the sprite, it just tries to move to that position where I click on it. Okay. That's how it does, right? It just goes to the mouse pointer, right? That's how it works. And then, and what next we have in motion? So go to XY. Go to XY is simply to change the position of the sprite. Okay. Let's suppose I'm placing my sprite here. When I click on it, it just goes here because I've set those positions. Okay. So that's about it. And so go to XY is just to place your sprite somewhere wherever you would like to, whatever the coordinates you give here. So you can get the coordinates from here, or you can just type in here, or you can just change it here to change the sprite's position. Okay. And the next block is glide 1 seconds to random position, right? So this will just glide towards that position. Okay. Gliding is basically like moving on air, right? So see, it just glides towards that position. So it is just like it's feeling like it's flying towards that, right? So yeah, very smooth transition happens. So you have mouse pointer also, glide 1 seconds to mouse pointer. So wherever my mouse pointer is, it just goes, it tries to go there, right? That's how it is. And let's say I will show this to you with another event block also. When space keep rest, glide 1 seconds to mouse pointer. Okay. So I'm just clicking on space, it just goes to mouse pointer. See, I'll place it here and click on space. Cool, right? You can also execute this thing with go to mouse pointer also. So when space is clicked, it just goes there. See? So, but go to mouse pointer, you can observe the change here. I'm not sure if you can observe the change. It just like all of a sudden moves there with go to. Okay. But with glide, the transition is actually seen, right? So that's the difference between go to and glide. Okay. And the next blocks we have is glide 1 seconds to some position. Okay. So if I place my cat here, the position I took was here, right? It will glide from here till here in 1 second. Okay. Oh, when space key pressed, it transitions, right? So then we have uh, point and direction 90. So basically, point and direction 90 means rightwards, 180 means downwards, minus 90 means leftwards, 0 means top. Okay. So when I click on it, it should point. Okay. Wait, I'll just place this here. So it is pointing towards north because pointing in direction 0, right? And then we have point towards mouse pointer. So when green flag is clicked, it is just pointing towards mouse pointer. Okay. So if you use this event again when space key pressed, so when space is pressed, see wherever my mouse goes. So you can see whenever I'm clicking on space, it just turns itself wherever the mouse is. So, like you can also observe the difference here. Uh, point towards will not move your sprite. Okay, just point towards that direction, right? So that's the difference between go to and point towards. Okay, and then we have change x by 10, right? So basically change x by 10 is to change the x value of uh, of a sprite. Okay, let me just say write 100 here, right? So it will just change the, I mean, move towards right side 100 steps. Okay. Yeah, see, right? That's because x values are like the horizontal values. Okay. So the transition will happen from left to right in the x value. Okay. When you decrease it, it will go towards left, and when you increase it, it goes towards right. Right. So we have spoken about this in the last session. Just do check out that video once. Okay, and set x value is to set the x position value. Change y by 10 will change the y value by 10 each time. Like this will make your sprite move upwards. If you give 10, it will move upwards like this. Okay, and if you change y by minus 10, it will move downwards. And set y value is to set the y value. Okay, and if on edge bounce, let's suppose if this is placed inside forever block. just take a movement also, so that you can see it is moving, and whenever it is touching the edge, it is bouncing, right? So move 10 steps, and if on edge bounce is done forever. So whenever it touches the edge, it bounces back. Okay, that's about if on edge bounce. Set rotational style, right? So this will be like the rotational style of the sprite. We have left, right, we have don't rotate, we have all around rotation thing. Okay, so that depends on what kind of shift you will be needing. Let's say I'm just setting the rotational style left, right, if on edge bounce. So you can see it when it is bouncing, it is just changing the thing. The rotational shift is with left and right positions only, right? But now it was bouncing while rotating. So while the sprite was rotating, sorry, wait a second. So I mean to say that whenever you do not have this set rotational style, right, it was actually turning itself upside down. Yeah, let me show you. So see, whenever oh, we've removed this, but still it's following the same thing. Let me just remove it. What? It's just doing the same transition after setting the rotational style, right? Okay, cool. What I will do, I will just change this thing here. It's still doing the same thing. Let's reload the page and check. After setting the rotational style, what uh, does it not change it back itself? Maybe it is just glitching or something happened here. Okay, I would just say this move. Let's get the move block. So you can see, yeah, it just glitched out, I think. So you can see the complete upside down position of the thing, right? So it is just changing itself upside down when you use the if on edge bounce. Okay, if you just use rotational shift, it was not turning itself upside down. Instead, only the balanced bouncing back was happening, right? While it was just rotational shift was towards left or right, but not up or down or upside down. Yeah, so that's about rotational shift. These are some variables like x position, y position, and direction. So if you just wanna get x position sometimes, or get y position, or get direction sometimes, you can actually use this. Okay, so this is something about our today's session. I hope you enjoyed this session and you had a good understanding of what motion blocks mean in scratch and how do they work, right? So in the next session we will be discussing about the other category. Till then, bye bye guys, have a great day all. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, folks. I'll be meeting you all again soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye and have a great day all.